Okay, guys, in all their intelligence, the House of Rep Committee on National Security and Intelligence has come out to actually recommend that Nigeria buys two brand new jets for the president and the vice. According to them, the number one and the number two citizens of the country deserve a more befitting aircraft. So they are making that recommendation that those two new aircraft must be bought as a matter of urgency. They even said it is more economical for them to buy those two new aircraft than to be maintaining the existing ones. Well, in their defense, during a recent trip, they said the president had to actually jettison the presidential jet and fly a commercial plane to his destination because the presidential jet developed a fault. So they feel the money being spent on maintaining those fleet of planes is getting too much that the new one is more befitting and is better this time around. Well, in fairness to them, I support their position on the purchase because, Nigeria is a rich country. Like, we are one of the oil-rich countries in the world. There is no employment problem in the land. The minimum wage is gallant. Basic amenities have been met. What a time to introduce such bill. I think the timing of the recommendation is even perfect considering the fact that recently UNICEF said we have 18.3 million out of school children in Nigeria. I actually wonder which poses more security threats between over 18 million out of school children and the presidential fleet, But, our House of Rep members are actually intelligent, so you can't fault their position on it. And so, since the country has money, I want to believe that we have more than enough to even buy 10 jets, and if we don't have enough funds, the World Bank is actually planning to give us the sum of $2.25 billion. We can access that to buy as many jets as we like for our first and second citizens, they deserve something befitting in the face of the economy and all the realities on ground. I think the priority should actually be two brand new private jets. You can kudos to the House of Reps Committee for making such a recommendation in a time like this. No, there is no better time to make such recommendation than now when our workers are fighting for an improved minimum wage. When inflation is already sky high, when a time where people are actually living from hand to mouth. I think this is the best time to actually buy two new private jets for the number one, number two citizens. Anyways, away from that, our doctors in the UK, US, and Canada, lend me your ears. We have an urgent need of you guys in Nigeria, especially in Lagos. Some moments ago, the commissioner of Lagos actually started pleading that Lagos State is in deficit of over 30,000 medical practitioners. He made the statement during the induction ceremony of the graduating medical doctors of LASU. He said Lagos State is overwhelmed that we need doctors. And now we have many doctors in the UK. We have a whole lot of them in the US and Canada. These people, since they are all patriots, I think you guys should abandon all you are doing in this country and come back home to help us in Lagos. Recently people started saying there's a cholera outbreak in Lagos. We need you guys. Please abandon all you are doing, abandon your family, show your patriotism. This is the best time for you to actually show that you are patriotic to Nigeria and you love Lagos, please. And our doctors that are graduating, suspend any JAPA agenda that you have. We have to tackle this matter head-on. JAPA can come later. And, the Nigeria doctors actually earn well. I know some that are earning more than 100,000, 120,000 and the likes. I don't think you can earn that much anywhere else in the world. So, Nigeria, since Nigeria pays one of the best salaries to doctors all the world over, I believe instead of Japan to Canada, UK, US, you should sit back and relax in Nigeria and earn massively. You earn more than you can spend in a month. The healthcare sector is that robust. The sector can actually pay you more than you can ever imagine. So, our doctors out there, please book the next available flight and find your way down to Lagos. The Lagos State Commissioner said Lagos State needs you people. This is the time to show that you really love us and you can show your commitment by suspending all that you are doing and come home. You can always go back later, but I doubt you would want to go back. Nigeria is a land flowing with milk and honey. You wouldn't want to leave again and go back to those countries that are battling with cold and all those other harsh weather conditions. Nigeria is the place. Come back home. Let us continue flexing together. We are enjoying the economy. We are enjoying the government. So it's like we are living in paradise in Nigeria. So we are looking forward to welcoming you at the Muritala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos. Also, I know you must have heard this news from Ghana. Actually, Ghana, one of the power holding companies in Ghana said Ghanaians are going to experience like 21 days of power outage. And guess why? I know you can't guess right. The reason being that there is low supply of gas from Nigeria. What a time to be alive. So Nigeria can be this important to our neighboring countries. I never knew a day like this would come where countries will be depending on resources from Nigeria to actually run their country. Wow, I'm so proud to be Nigerian. I'm so proud. I pledge my allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. These are things that make us proud that we are Nigerians. Imagine that. Considering the fact that many children in Nigeria actually say up NEPA as their first words. That's what they actually use to learn how to talk up NEPA, you know. Imagine the irony. So Nigeria now is the one supplying Ghana, and without our steady supply, Ghana can't even function. So I think Ghanaians will respect us more, or else we are going to extend their blackouts for another 3 months. So we now have another leverage over you guys. Apart from the fact that our jollof is better, now we can actually say that we are also in control of your power sector. If we decide by tomorrow that we are no longer supplying gas to you guys, you are not going to have any power supply. So please respect us. Don't vex us, please. Don't push us there. Don't get us there, okay? On a final note, all you Nigerians that are unhappy, I have a solution for you. No, don't thank me. Oh, the applause. Oh, the applause. I wasn't the one that did the research. I'm just leveraging on the knowledge and experience of the person that did the research. Now you can be happier. You can live a life filled with happiness and joy at little or no cost. I will tell you the secret. According to one of the richest men in the world, I'm talking about Elon Musk, you don't need all these material things to be happy. Yes, he said that. I want to believe that for somebody as rich as Elon Musk to say that, that statement is almost a statement of fact. Yes, he said all the material things in the world can make you as happy as having children. And if there's one thing we are good at in Nigeria, it is making babies. You can tell by the way our population is exploding. So guys, say bye-bye to the days of unhappiness and sorrow. Just instead of focusing on acquiring material things, just focus on making babies. I personally have decided that before now and the end of this year, I'm going to make at least 10 to 15 babies so that I can witness unlimited happiness. That's the hack. Elon Musk said it. Who am I to disprove him? He's a billionaire. He has everything he can wish for in life. And for him to have come out to say that even after having all the millions and billions in the world, having children makes you more happy than having material things. I think we should take his word for it and just follow what he says. Guys, go out there. And even in one of the holy books, it said that we should be fruitful and multiply. Who would have thought that there would be a correlation between that and the hypothesis of Elon Musk today? So guys, go out there, continue being fruitful, continue multiplying. And as a reward for that, you are going to remain happy for the rest of your life. But there's a caveat, making babies is the easy part. Raising them is difficult. So be mindful. If Elon Musk said you should do something, think about the consequences. Although you are going to be happy, but Sapa is real. Okay? Pampers is on the high side. Baby food is on the high side. A child doesn't want to know whether you had them because you want to be happy. You have to be ready to provide for them. So do your math, do your risk-benefit analysis, and take your decision. This is not a financial advice. Do your own independent research. Okay? Bye.